Welcome to Turn Writing Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. This is episode 55. 4 quick tips for confidence in the saddle. When I first started back writing after my accident, I found that I could get on sometimes and I would be okay for a little bit, but then I'd have an anxiety attack or panic attack. And I really didn't know how to deal with that. I didn't know how to get confident in the moment. And because of that, my anxiety and my fear triggered my horse's anxiety and my fear. They're like, what's wrong? What's going on? So I came up with just 4 quick things that really helped me. And the first one is know your comfort zone. So if you're comfortable writing, let's just make it easy. You're comfortable writing 100 feet. Know that you're comfortable writing 100 feet, that whatever happens in that 100 feet, you know how to handle it. You can write 100 feet. And so really think about making sure before you get on with your plans for the day that you know what your comfort zone is. And then take one step out of your comfort zone or whatever it is for you. You go just barely out of your comfort zone. And what this does, it helps you practice overcoming anxiety because you're now taking one step into your anxiety place and you're going ahead and doing it. Another example of this is my comfort zone is in when my horse's head and neck are relaxed. When my horse lifts its head, because my accident was a rear, I'm out of my comfort zone. But I can make it so that when my horse lifts its head, if I can put the head back down and get them relaxed within 5 seconds, that would be one step out of my comfort zone. And then it's practicing that. If my horse puts its head up and it goes longer than 5 seconds, maybe I get off. But I've defined my comfort zone. I've defined what I'm going to do about it, and I'm practicing it. So look at what your comfort zone is. Look at what one step further than that would be for you, and know what you're going to do if that doesn't happen. So have a plan. The second thing is practice the little things. I've talked a lot about the video game. This is huge. So if you practice having the horse move its shoulders one step, having the horse move its hind end one step, backing up one step, see if you can get a lighter feel to back up one step. See if you can get a lighter feel to move the shoulders over one step. See if you can take 3 steps forward and halt. 3 steps and halt. 3 steps and halt. Practice the little things. It might even be fun. I hadn't even thought of this till now, but it might even be fun to just keep a container filled with a bunch of little notes of all the things you could do that are little things. And just pick 5 things out of that container for your ride that day. Just like drawing a number, draw out some fun things to do for that day while you're riding. It'll keep it interesting. And the more little things you practice, the more in tune you are with your horse, and the more in tune your horse is with you. The third thing is only introduce one new thing at a time. So a great example of this is horse shows. I see so many people load their horse in the trailer, take their horse to a horse show, and compete when the horse has never been on the trailer before. Whereas if they break it down to getting on and off the trailer, maybe hauling to the grocery store and back, hauling to a horse show, getting off, walking around leading, getting back on the trailer and coming home, whatever it is, and even for you, if you have never backed your horse before, don't try backing and jumping on the same day. Just pick one new thing for you and or one new thing for the horse. Don't try and do 50 new things. Now, if you're going to a clinic, that may be a little different because you may have to try 100 new things. But just make sure that even if you go to a clinic that you're standing up for yourself and you're standing up for your horse, and don't do stuff if it's going to put you or your horse over the edge. You can say no. The next thing is don't worry about what anybody else thinks. You can listen to their opinions, you can listen to their advice, but take responsibility for you and your horse. I had so many people tell me, sell that horse is going to kill you. And I chose not to. But I made a conscious decision to work through her issues, and it took me 3 years. Don't worry about what anybody else says. If somebody else says, make that horse do it, if you're not comfortable, make that choice for you and your horse. Don't worry about what other people are saying, other people are thinking. Now, if you have a trainer, that's a little bit different. But with your friends, with family, make sure you're representing you, you're representing your horse. So just a quick little recap, the 4 quick tips: know your comfort zone, only take one step or one part bigger out of your comfort zone. Practice the little things. Think of how many little things you can practice. Only introduce one new thing at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overwhelm your horse. And don't worry about what anybody else thinks. You and your horse have a responsibility to each other, and you guys will figure it out. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Oh, and if you want my pre-ride checklist, that's a great way to know you're ready to get on and your horse is ready for you to get on. So I'll put a link below for my pre-ride checklist if anybody's interested. Hope you guys have an amazing day. See you.